Every man over 60 is fighting a silent enemy, and it's not low testosterone. It's what's quietly lowering it. You could be eating clean, hitting the gym, even taking supplements, but if you're still stressed, your libido doesn't stand a chance. Here's the harsh truth. The more you try to push through, the more your body pulls back, especially where it matters most. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, tired, disconnected. You glance at your partner, then turn over and close your eyes again. You tell yourself it'll get better. But deep down, something feels off. Flat. As if that spark has quietly vanished. Now, what most men don't realize is that it's not just getting older. It's not just testosterone dropping with age. It's this hidden force inside your body that's been switched on and never turned off. Chronic stress. And when that stress lingers day after day, month after month, it starts to eat away at your hormones, your energy, your drive. Here's how. Stress raises a hormone called cortisol. It's helpful in short bursts like slamming the brakes in traffic. But when it stays elevated all the time, it starts clashing with your testosterone. High cortisol lowers the signal in your brain that tells your body to make testosterone. It's like turning off the power supply to your masculinity. Low testosterone isn't just about sex drive. It's about everything: focus, confidence, energy, muscle tone, and even how connected you feel to the people around you. High cortisol has also been linked to erectile dysfunction, poor sleep, weight gain around the belly, reduced sperm quality, and even faster aging in men. Some studies even suggest it may increase your risk of prostate issues. And yet, most men never connect the dots. Because stress doesn't scream while it kills your sex drive. It whispers. Let me ask you, ever feel like no matter what you do, you just can't recharge? That's not laziness. That's not depression. That's your nervous system stuck in survival mode. And when your body thinks it's in danger, it turns off the systems it doesn't need, like reproduction. It's trying to keep you alive, not make you feel alive. Now here's the part most doctors overlook. There's a science-backed tool completely free, used by professional athletes, military veterans, and more recently, aging men looking for quiet revival. And it only takes 10 minutes a day. A recent study from a neuroscience team showed this one simple practice lowered cortisol and raised testosterone naturally. No medications, no diets, no expensive programs. Just one small shift in how you start your morning. We'll get to exactly how to do it in a minute. But first, let's look at what stress is really doing to your body and why it's critical to catch this now, before it takes more from you. Here's what happens. Your brain senses stress from work, finances, health fears, loneliness. It tells your adrenal glands to release cortisol. Cortisol then suppresses a hormone called LH, luteinizing hormone. LH is the signal your body needs to make testosterone. So less LH equals less testosterone. And over time, those low levels start showing up in your life. You notice you're gaining fat, losing interest in intimacy, feeling more irritable, losing muscle tone quicker. Harvard researchers have called this the silent siphon for older men, like a slow leak at the bottom of your hormonal tank. Even if you're eating right, exercising, and taking supplements, this leak keeps draining you. Now it gets worse. Cortisol doesn't just steal your testosterone during the day. It ruins your sleep, which is when your body's supposed to make most of it. That's right, deep. Restorative sleep is when testosterone gets rebuilt. But if cortisol is high at night, you don't reach that deep sleep. Your body stays in light, shallow sleep stages where testosterone can't be fully produced. Over time, your body starts converting more testosterone into estrogen, instead leading to even more fat gain, mood dips, and lower drive. And for many men over 60, sleep apnea or nighttime breathing issues only make it worse, raising cortisol even more. Then there's blood flow. Erections are all about circulation. Blood needs to reach the right areas fast and fully. But stress constricts your blood vessels. Over time, this not only raises blood pressure, it also restricts flow to the most important areas for intimacy and prostate health. And here's something most men don't know. Even Viagra can struggle to deliver results if your blood vessels are squeezed tight from chronic stress. Now, what turns all of this around? What loosens those vessels, resets your sleep, lowers cortisol, and gives testosterone a chance to rise again? In a study at the Cleveland Clinic, a group of men aged 60-75 began a daily breathwork ritual. Just 10 minutes every morning. After 3 weeks, their cortisol dropped by 18%. Testosterone markers rose over 22%. But even more amazing, many of them said they began waking up with spontaneous morning erections again, something they hadn't experienced in years. They weren't taking new pills, weren't lifting weights daily, weren't overhauling their diet. They just breathed deeply, intentionally, for 10 minutes. That rhythmic breathing eased their nervous system out of fight or flight mode into what scientists call rest and restore, the state where your hormones can finally heal. One of those men, Howard, 67, had been a retired teacher. He said he stopped being intimate with his wife for almost a year. Not because I didn't love her, he said, but because I felt completely detached. He tried testosterone creams, energy supplements, even herbal remedies. Nothing really changed. Then he found a local health group teaching a simple breathing method. It felt silly at first, Howard admitted. But by week 2, he started sleeping better. By week 4, something shifted. I wasn't going through the motions anymore. I was feeling again. 6 months later, Howard was off the creams and said, "My body remembered what to do. All I had to do was stop living in emergency mode." This is what most men miss. We think we have to push harder, work out more, take something stronger. But the trick is this: give your system the signal that it's safe, that the crisis is over. And breathing done the right way is that signal. A consistent, 10-minute daily deep breathing ritual isn't about relaxing. It's about resetting. It tells your body, you're not under threat. You can start rebuilding now. Your blood starts flowing. Your hormones kick back in. And slowly, your natural energy and interest in life and love return. In the second half of this video, we're going to break it down clearly. How to do the ritual, when to do it, why it works, and how long before you'll start seeing results. Stick around because this might be the simplest thing you do all year and the one that brings everything back online. So, how do you actually do the breathing ritual? Let's make this really simple. You don't need apps, fancy gadgets, or special music. All you need is a quiet place and about 10 minutes. Here's how to begin. Sit comfortably, not stiff, not hunched, just relaxed. Close your eyes. Now inhale through your nose slowly for about 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 more seconds. Exhale through your mouth again, slowly for 6 seconds. That's it. 4 seconds in. Hold for 4. 6 seconds out. It might seem like nothing, but this is where the shift begins. Start with just 5 to 10 rounds, then build up to 10 minutes max. You can even set a gentle timer if that helps. The key is rhythm. It signals to your nervous system that everything's okay, that you're not in danger, that it can turn off survival mode. And then, the magic begins to happen. Dr. Collins, a hormone specialist in Chicago, tells his patients over 60 this: if you want your testosterone to come back, you don't fight for it, you create the space for it. Breathing creates that space. Now, you might be wondering, when's the best time to do this? Morning, before coffee, before you check your phone, before your day grabs you. Because how you start your day matters more than people realize. If you wake up and go straight into emails, noise, problems, your cortisol goes through the roof. But if you pause and breathe, you take control back. You lead the day instead of being chased by it. This one step, first 10 minutes of your morning, can help shift your entire hormonal rhythm. That same Cleveland Clinic study, the men who stuck to morning sessions actually slept better that night, and it wasn't from taking anything. It was from breaking the stress cycle before it started. Almost like giving your system a fresh start each day. Now, let's talk results. When should you expect to feel changes? Some men notice better sleep within 1 or 2 weeks. Mood feels lighter. Thoughts less scattered. By the end of week 3 or 4, you may notice you're waking up more refreshed and with stronger morning responses, if you catch my drift. Your partner may notice these changes before you do. As one man put it, "I didn't think a breath could do so much. But my wife started calling me back to that again, and I realized something was definitely working." Remember, this isn't magic. It's biology returning to its rhythm. And it's not a replacement for exercise or healthy eating. It's the thing that helps all your other hard work finally pay off. Think of it like this. You've been trying to water a garden, but stress clamped the hose. No matter how much effort you put in, nothing flows properly. This ritual is what opens the valve. Now, if you want to take it up just one level, here's a small bonus tip. Do your breath work while getting morning sunlight on your face. Why? Sunlight first thing in the morning helps set your body's sleep-wake clock. And research shows it can support natural testosterone production. It's like a 1-2 punch. Breath plus light. And again, totally free. Some men just step outside, barefoot on the grass, and breathe. Nature has a way of reminding your body what safety feels like. You don't need perfection here. Just consistency. 10 minutes. Every morning. Even 5 is better than 0. The men who commit to this don't just experience changes in the bedroom. They say they feel more like themselves again. They laugh again. Engage again. Feel present again. One man, Roger, who'd been recently widowed, told his support group, "I thought the loneliness was just my new normal. But after I started the breath work, something unlocked. I started writing music again. I started feeling things I didn't think I had left. It's strange how something so simple can open the door. But that's the power of getting out of fight or flight mode. Your body can finally get back to doing what it was designed to do. Repair, rebuild, reconnect. And here's the thing most men don't realize. Testosterone isn't just the hormone of manhood. It's the hormone of motivation, drive, purpose. When it drops, life can feel like it's in black and white. But when it rises, even slowly, the color starts returning. You don't need injections to get that spark back. Not if you're still living with that silent cortisol leak. The first and most important move? Stop the leak. Give your body the reset it's been craving. Start strong. Start simple. Start with your breath. And if you're thinking, can it really be that easy? Let me ask you this. What have you got to lose except the stress that's been holding you back? Now in the next video, we're going a layer deeper. There's one small add-on that can double the results of your morning breath work. It only adds 90 seconds, but locks in the cortisol drop for the entire day. We'll show you exactly how to do it and the real-life case of a 72-year-old vet who swears by it. You don't want to miss it. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, and share this with a man who needs to hear it. Sometimes, the fix isn't about doing more. It's about doing less on purpose. We'll see you in the next one.